Hello, good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, it is another week. Um, if you see my schedule, then you already know I am streaming Sunday through Wednesday. We are not streaming Thursday this week. However, this Wednesday, I am holding my first ever baking stream. It'll be starting at 1 p.m. EDT. Gonna make a pumpkin cheesecake by hand. I don't have a mixer. uh One day I'll have a standing mixer, but a good one's expensive. Hi, Misa. Welcome in. A good mixer is very expensive, so it'll be a while. I've got some tea today. Right now I've just been enjoying how it smells. Hello. Tomorrow, we might be simulcasting. I should probably actually ask Ambrose, but regardless, me and Ambrose are going to be playing House Flipper 2 on stream tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. EDT. It should be good. Should be a good time. Sari is a good bot. It's very true. Sari's great. Oh my gosh. Next week, I'll probably say this a few times throughout the week. Next week, I mostly will not be streaming, except for the 29th and the 30th, probably. I will not be streaming Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, as I will be having family friends over. And I will not be streaming. I'm going to be going on a little vacation while we got people visiting. Should be a good time. That's pretty much it for as far as announcements go, I think. No. Yeah, I think so. This week we're only streaming 4 days, which, I mean, the 5 days thing is very new anyway. We've only been doing that for, what, 2 weeks now? Something like that? I don't know. It ain't been that long. Been going pretty okay so far. Not everybody's, available on Sundays. Sometimes Sundays are a little quiet. I don't mind, though. It's alright. It's kind of nice, nonetheless. Plus, you never know. Maybe I'll get a couple new audience members on Sundays, and then they'll have people. You never know. There's so much cat fur on my desk because of Sunny. There we go. Yeah. I am bloody cute. I am cute. This is true. My aunt and uncle doubted me. I was like, yeah, I'm cute. Like, this was a fact. I forgot that some people out in the regular world just like, oh, you can't just say that about yourself. What if you get a big head? And I'm like, so what if I do? I'm cute. You must come to terms and embrace it. Confer with, conceive. Let's face it, I'm cute. Cute. That's a song. Anyway. I have grabbed a few, we're not streaming, like, we're not doing art quite yet. So I'm gonna drink my tea first, but I have grabbed a few more sweets and things. I don't know if I'm gonna do this banana split, but I grabbed it. And this is just for the color. I'm gonna do a cheesecake and then do a pumpkin cheesecake and probably a chocolate cheesecake. As you do. But I thought we could do the rainbow layer cake. Which I might do it from this angle, or I might just grab this square that I already made and then just make it a layer cake. Like, copy it over and do that, because that might be easier. Yeah. We got, I didn't stream last week, but I did, do a couple of off stream because I wasn't feeling good, but off stream I did, do more colors and things here. I would nom them coins. I mean, you definitely can, but then you'll be out of coin. You can't eat your chocolate coins. If you eat them, you suddenly don't have chocolate coins to pay things with. Yeah? What will you do? What will you do then? Who knows? Maybe they should invent another currency? Well, it's Candyland. Uh-huh. Ugh. Tea good. I wish I could have tea every day. Alas. Maybe after surgery or two. Who knows? But yeah. I haven't decided if I want to do other alternates for lemonade. I'd want it to be clear as to what it is. This one you can already kind of get the vibe that it's lavender lemonade. We'll see. I'm not 100% happy with this croissant. It looks like plastic to me. The cookie's good though. I looked at it, I was like, I don't think I really need to add anything else to this cookie. Pretty good. The only other concern would be color. These are very nearly the same. The only thing I could really do is make this all the way white. Then it stands out. Yeah, that's okay. Burp. You are. Thank you. I have made many things, but it's only 15. And we need more thing than that. We probably need at least 30. So all this means that you haven't been around for a while. So all this art is for a future redeem. It's something you can spend your chocolate coins on. I do have to figure out how many coins everybody's gonna need to buy something. I don't know what a good number is gonna be. Maybe 10 coins, maybe, but that's 10 streams you have to make it to. We could do 5, but I think then at those odds, it might be okay with some of the people that have. I've got a couple people in chat that are almost at 100 coins already, because they've been in almost every stream to date since I made the daily coin redeem a thing. Yeah, basically, because of the way Mix It Up works, I should be able to set it up so people can purchase these and they'll get a random one of these at random. And you'll have it in your inventory and you'll be able to like check your inventory and be like, you've got all this stuff, you know? I thought it'd be cute. Also, it's just been fun making art. So many snacks. So many snacks. Hi, Lefty. Can't stay for long, but just wanted to say a quick hi. Hope things are going well, hun. So far, so good. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Hello, hello. I don't know if you'll have time later, but if I know you're off today, if you want to hang out later, maybe. I should be able to hang out. Yeah. Yeah. I shouldn't be scratching anything, but I am. I'm scratching. Scratching. My scalp's all itchy. What else is new? I appear to have a splinter of some kind in my finger. When did I get that? Okay. I mean, not painful. It's just notice it's there. I have a little tiny splinter. Sure. Why not? I'll just ignore it since it doesn't hurt. Ooh, yeah, we'll be making some stuff today. Probably gonna make the cheesecake and the layer cake, especially since the layer cake probably will literally just take my square and make it that. Be easy enough. Beep. Rainbow layer cake. Yep. It should be easy enough. But yeah, I don't know if I should make more clown cookies, like slightly different expressions. Not sure. They're pretty cute. We could have a whole bunch of clown cookies. That might be fun. I know I'd like to do probably, if I was going to do that, an a rare one of my re-debut design, but none of you all are allowed to see that yet. So, I mean, maybe I'll make it off stream and then hide it. Could happen. Oh, man. I've been trying with the move and everything. We took a pretty big pause on working it on any of my re-debut. Still have a lot of work to do. And I was trying to work on one of the sections on the Candyland board yesterday. I kind of made some progress, kind of, sort of. Kind of, maybe, sort of. A little bit. Yep. I have to decide a couple things. For instance, so, fun fact, the town of Jellywick and the castle of Charmelot. So that's based off of you know, Camelot. It's based off of Camelot. But there aren't any, like, actual... Every photo or, you know, artistic rendition of Camelot is just that. It's an artistic rendition. There aren't any, like... It's unknown if Camelot was ever actually a real thing in the first place, either. So, like, I don't have a real-life reference to base the castle off of, because there isn't a real-life reference of Camelot. So I have to pick another castle that's in real life, or a fortress town, or anything like that. There are a couple of walled, like, big walled towns. Like, there's Carcassonne, for instance. Carcassonne is an option. Carcassonne is huge, though. I was imagining a much smaller, like, town, village, city. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's not good. We're not going to have a whole picture of the whole thing anyway. It's going to be like just the tops of the wall, the city wall and stuff, and the turrets and stuff, cresting over the hill, because it's supposed to be over the hill. Beyond. Not the main part of our map. But we'll see. Gotta figure that one out. This is a lot of looking at pictures. A lot looking at pictures. The castle, which frankly I think is more of a chateau, but the castle that our destination location is based off of, and all of the updated areas and everything, and everybody's gonna get to see, is based off of Spellbrunn, which I believe is German. I have to double check. Let me see. Spellbrunn Castle. Yep, Germany. And it's called a castle. It's really more like just a fancy manor, like fortress manor. Not that big. It's not what gets called castle. But it's nice. It's cool. I like the architecture. It's fun. That would be the oh, do I still have it? Did I get rid of it? No, I've got it. That would be this boy that we had been making in Tiny Glade for a while there, which I don't think I fully finished that map. I think I still have to do like the bushes and trees and like the lawn basically. I think everything else is done. Yeah. Anyway. Um, hmm, I'm finishing my tea, kind of. I drink my tea. It is very nice tea. Um, yeah, yeah, a little tea drink. Ideally, I'll also have a tea drinking, like, blanket cozy with tea kind of a vibe emote in the future for my re-debut. I have gotten in touch officially, like formally, um, with pics about doing emotes and other things for my re-debut, which will be super fun. Yeah. Ooh. Burp. Burp, burp. The big thing, right, is I looked at the money I made for my subathon and I went, I think I'm actually in the position to put a lot of this back into the channel for once, because usually the money that I make from streaming goes towards bills. you know um but I think we're in a position where I don't have to do that anymore. We're sitting pretty. uh only $600 a month for rent, and we get a lot of free meals and free chicken eggs, and yeah, it's going pretty good. Everything's pretty chill. Um, that's nice. It feels nice. I haven't had like regular just spending money kind of a deal. I mean, still isn't quite spending money because it's going towards my day job. But it's more than I've had before for since I became disabled 3 years ago. So I don't know. Was nice. Yep. 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 I am going to put the music on. Almost done with my tea. I'm gonna make some art. I appear to have gotten a little bit of tea leaf in my drink. That's okay. Alright. Alright. Grab. No, I want the whole thing. Thank you. I'm gonna move this over here so it's a little bit easier. You can get rid of. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the cake BG. We need to lock all of the box layers. Rid of our dollops. Yeah, the bottom half of this was never like actually, but I was like, nobody's gonna see it. You can see it's not square isn't. Need to do cake, 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 cake. I'd have to for it to be a full proper square. Yeah, right. What else am I gonna do here? So I don't need this or this or the gradients for now. It's interesting. That should make it visible. Oh. Cake was locked. Interesting. Probably gonna be you then. Yeah, it's you. Fair enough. Probably for now, I'm just gonna get rid of these clip layers altogether and then remake new ones. It's gonna be a little bit easier. Is square. Is cube. Cubus. We are gonna have to. Good chunk of this nobody's gonna be able to see just because of that. Up there. Like that. how wide I actually want to make these layers. Gathering them right now. Not a good color. Be more over here. I think me changing the bottom of this is actually a problem. It's fine. One of those things, again, nobody's actually going to see the bottom of this. My brain's like, eh. I want to grab the whole thing. I'm gonna grab the individual thing. We'll just get the red one on here and we'll go from there. Let me see, probably... We could do it in reverse order. That yellow. That'll do. Right now... I think... Do the sprinkles on the top. We can do... I don't know if it should go purple to red or red to purple. Nonetheless, we're going to do the other side. I think they should be a bit thicker too. I think that'd be nice. That might be too thick though. And just another half length. think that makes the color arrangement a little bit more obvious than it's supposed to be, so do these one at a time. That's odd. Not a huge deal, but odd. Why? Oh, okay. Right. I'm shrimping. I fixed that. I like the wind chimes in this song. Nice. Thanks for the emotes, Misa. I often feel the need to yap, and then I remind myself that I'm a cozy streamer and I don't need to yap all the time to have a cozy environment. Ooh. Okay. Now what we need to do... I made that the dark side. Frosting color is going to be a little bit interesting, but we'll get it. Let's see. Always go with... This is just going to be... Yeah, that's a green tint. Always go with our wood color, which is a little bit south of full white. That cake should be yummy in my tummy. Yeah. Valid to want the cake to be yummy in your tummy. I do the top, which also needs to be, so it's gonna be interesting here. Because it's a frosting top, I want this to be a bit different from prior. Might be able to just move that up a bit. Grab you. Mm, 80 to 70 to 90. Work. Okay. Perfect little square. We need a hole, just a teeny tiny hole here. Itty bitty. Okay. I want to do how best to do all this. So we could keep it perfectly uniform, or like that. We can make it a little bit wibbly wobbly. I think it's kind of fun. Hey, Jack. Good morning. Hello, hello. Always nice to have you. I made the other side way more wibbly wobbly than I made this side. How are you, laddie? I am doing pretty okay today. We have a lot of complaints. Doing A-okay. How are you? A little tired, but I'm okay. Alright. Be tired. Tired's not so bad. I gotta make these. Let's go for 10 each might be too much. We'll see. Let's see. We'll try 10 each. So 90, 50, 60. Oop, that's 50. 70, 40. Nobody can see this, but we're still gonna do it anyway. Why not? And 60. Oh, rainbow cake, my favorite. Yeah. I remember you mentioning that. Yep. It's a shame the box kind of, keeps us from seeing all of it, but the box is really the most appropriate thing for me to put it in. I could put it on a plate, but I feel like the box is better as far as the style of it goes. We can also... cake top, let me see. Might be able to budget just a little bit as well. And just have the hint of blue down there, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. You could put it in my tummy. I could, couldn't I? I feel like that's what everybody's gonna be saying during the bake stream on Wednesday. You could put it in our tummies! And I'll be like, yep. It's going in somebody's tummies, but it ain't yours. Haha. Making my cousin's birthday cake for the bake stream. Just a hint of blue at the bottom. That'll help a little bit. Give me 1 second, everybody. We will be back. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Ooh. You're just gonna have to hope that they're going to be okay. That's 6. We need to have 4. How do I want to do this? Thank you. Also, hi, Pix. Thank you for the welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. We're gonna do sprinkles. Have we done sprinkles already? Yeah, we did. We did new sprinkles, though. Oh, I need more new sprinkles. These are like the long boys. We can do long boys. I just wanted for us to do long boys. Gonna be. Why are you see-through? Got that. Thank you for the welcome back. 4 in height. 14 in length. Then we also need to. We also did sprinkles over here. I want them to look exactly the same as the main thing, so I'm gonna have to take and shape anyway. Might be. Those are a little bit longer. What is the width on this? That's a 1. Okay. A couple different colors. Boop. Okay. Why aren't you moving? Come here. Why am I object? Okay. The painstaking process of putting sprinkles on something. I hope everybody's still taking care of themselves. We haven't had a meds reminder yet. Here's a verbal one. If you need to take meds, take your meds. tastes better when you put sprinkles on it. That is very true. Many things are better when you put sprinkles on them. When in doubt, sprinkles? I like you paused as if you were going to counter my comment and you just did it. Just, that is true. Well, you know. Orange all the way over here. Never change, Lonnie. Aw, thanks. I like changing, though. Changing's good. My red flag in a person, for me personally, is somebody who's like, I have never changed. I'm the same person I was when I was 18. And they're like my age. And I'm like, oh, that's a red flag. I do know what you mean, though. I understand the sentiment. I'm just babbling. Like, bridging off from that. That's all I'm doing. I'm just bridging. I have known a couple people who are like that, though, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want it under those ones. Just want it under the yellow. If I can get it under the yellow, I may not be able to. Well, that's fine. Sprinkles are visually so delightful. They're so cute. Okay. How do I want to do this? We could do it like duplicate union, that, and that, and all right, let's keep it. I guess it kind of is my own fault. This might be okay. We might have to fix that. We'll see. right, go. I'm thinking instead of stroke there, we put it at 4. Or 1's probably gonna be too little. 3. Whoop. Sprinkles. I missed one. Where is it? There it is. Get in there. Grab. Right. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do this. You get in there. Drag all these over. And get rid of that clip. And then union. Well, I don't necessarily have to do that, but I don't think. I don't know if I want the hard line here or not. I didn't do it on the other one, so I'm gonna do the combination. Here, fix this. Let's fix this a little bit. Okay. The only downside to, well, I could do a gradient. Not the lines, my bad. This and the 50. Go the other way. A little bit too much. What kind of cake are you going to bake for the baking stream? I am making a pumpkin cheesecake. It is the same cake that I made for my cousin Pokepachi last year. I asked him, what do you want me to make? And he's like, I want you to make that again. I said, okay. Tasty. Yeah, it's pretty good. I personally prefer just a regular old pumpkin pie. But it's his birthday. He gets what he wants. Of course, it is a cake that has to chill. So everybody that comes to the stream will probably not see the finished product. I'll probably take a picture and post it on like Blue Sky or something. But nonetheless. It is a pretty good recipe. I am using Alton Brown's recipe. Not that I know if anybody's familiar, but is the recipe I am using. However the cake turns out, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Yeah, I'm not too... Like I said, it is a cake that I've made before, so I'm not particularly fussed. It's gonna be interesting. Baking streams are a big ol' experiment, so... Hopefully we have a good time. Oh, this edge is gonna bother me. So we need to... Too far. Better. Right. I just wanna... Wash them just a little bit. I need to fix... that. Me sound that emo rave again. Yeah. They're allowed. Need something else, but I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh, the emotes. almost feels too thin. I could... How much... I made the center of that pretty thick. Looks like a 4. We went all the way up to 4. It's probably too much. Doesn't want me to do them as a group. Fine. It's definitely not a 4. 3. Why did it... Hold on. It changed the line type when I unionized them. Is probably gonna be too much. Ew. I'm gonna swallow up the icing. That's not gonna work. Boop, 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 boop. You want to make it a little bit thicker than the box lines, though. For definition's sake. Boop, boop, boop. I think it's just the top that I'm not happy with. I don't know how I want to change it. I can only change it so much, make it look more like a frosting top, because if I change it too much, it'll lose definition. We could, of course, put some whipped cream on top. When in doubt, whipped cream? Oh, you like the question mark I put on that? Anyway. Probably won't use this specific one, but I'm gonna just chuck it. Oop. I'm gonna chuck it on here just to see how I feel about it, because obviously I can't use this one. It's the wrong shape. But I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. I don't quite like it. I don't quite like it. I can try and overlap the sprinkles, but... Try not to add too much detail, but go full hog with the cream that's whipped. Uh-huh. Nah, the top just feels almost too uniform, but I'm not sure of a good way to fix it currently. Also, make it feel a little bit thicker. That might help. It's a little bit better. Cake right, cake top. We move these sprinkles down. Oop. Cake, 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 cake. can believe it was sitting how it's supposed to. It'd be about here. But who cares? Yeah, I could add it. That's a lot trickier than you. Let me think. A little bit after all. Because in order for me to, like, if it was going down the sides, we'd have to do something like drippies. Hi, Ambrose. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. How are we all here today? We are all doing pretty good so far, I think. Everybody's in a pretty good mood and all that. Doing A-okay. Playing Minecraft. Yep. I saw you playing Minecraft. I was like, I saw T playing Dead by Daylight, and I was like, I'm playing Dead by Daylight over there? Sure. Who, me? Bonnie, when she sees T playing Dead by Daylight equals, oh well. I don't even like playing Dead by Daylight, so like that's not a. But I was so just like, why are we playing Dead by Daylight? I should specify I don't like playing Dead by Daylight because the community sucks. And everybody's mean to you if you're a new player. Anyway. Especially like a new, like, you very obviously have never really like played any of the killers before or anything like that. They're just like, ha ha ha. I don't know if I like the drippies either. Lord, why do so many games have just such mean communities? Just be nice, you spineless octopi. It's just like, I don't know. Even Toontown has a subsection of people that get really bent out of shape. You know? I don't know. I'm gonna come back to this cake. If I still don't like it when I look at it again, maybe I'll like it when I look at it later. So I'm gonna chuck this over here to the other one. Yucky behavior. Yucky. Yeah, it is. It is. Maybe people are so mean, I'll never know. With video games, a lot of the time, it's like, people, I don't know. I know with the Toontown community, it's like nobody likes to lose anymore. Never mind that losing, you know, it's not a game that punishes you that much for losing. You can just do it again. But maybe because it's such a time sink and people lose, they feel like they've wasted that time. I'm not fully sure. And it's, with Dead by Daylight, I feel like it's just, I don't know. People are interesting, to be sure. Alright. Cheesecake. Thinking of cheesecake earlier? Cheesecake. Change the color of this. Sometimes it feels like people don't actually enjoy playing the games they play. Right? I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of video essay or something on there out there. It's an interesting mode of behavior. I think at some point those kinds of people stop fully, like, properly experiencing the game, almost. Like, it's just the, I don't know. I enjoy Infinity Nikki the least, when I'm just going from point A to point B and jumping around. And I enjoy it the most when I'm, like, forcing myself to run or walk to my destination instead of teleport. And then I'm actually immersed in the cozy game aspects of the game. I don't know. Otherwise, it's just numbers and stuff, and it kind of irritates me. How are you gonna spend money on the game and then complain about the game that does what it's meant to do, or that new people are still learning? Go away. I don't know. There's a lot you could say about it. Hi, Third Shift! There's a lot you could say about it. Like, it's just... I don't know, people are strange. Stop being see-through. We're gonna leave this purple for a sec. We're gonna do it this way. The can. Oh, hold on. Gotta make this sharp cornered again. Oops. Object pass. Beep. Probably just get rid of that. We'll start with this and then work on it from there. It's rounded at the top. Probably, can I... How much does this affect? That's actually good, yeah. Drag this down. One around the bottom edge. Well, improv typical mindsets are common people I find, and that is just that example, I think. I mean, most people are hypocrites about something, but it just depends on what you're a hypocrite about. Bam. Beep, 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 beep. And we'll just make our own square for the bottom half. Beep. Why? Duplicate this. Rid of it. Try again. Why are you like this? Don't want occupancy. Fine. This pokey up here. Ooh. Hold on, let me put these back for a sec. A little bit better. Grab these two again. Remove them because we don't need them. Not anymore, anyway. I don't need this one anymore either. No, I do. People are interesting. I am one of I am sort of at this point a believer that the rapid consumption of like content space that we're in right now is bad for us. As a rule, I do not think that it is good. I think people do need to slow down. Yeah. Always being in a rush is not good for you. It's just not. Too small, that's okay. You're most of the way up here. Okay. And we need about there. What if we just make these? Boop. Nope. What if I just make that one? Boop. Also no. Add some lines in down here. Get through the game quick, get through the YouTube series quick, get through life quick. No, I'm gonna take whimsical walks in the woods and eat my cake at my own pace. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't know. Like, we're all getting nowhere fast anyway. I don't. I'm definitely more about just taking my time through life. The problem, I mean, the real thing though is like it's so easy to accidentally hardwire your brain to do these things. I find a lot of moments myself where I'm like, okay, I just need to not be like on social media or anything like that for a while, you know. And I just get off. I'm just like, yep, it's time to stop being on this thing for a while. That's not doing what I wanted to do. All the having habits like this are so darn hard. Yeah. And once you get into it, it's difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. And it takes a level of self-awareness, you know. I don't want the bottom lot down here. I just want... And then... that lot. Just a little bit thicker. I think a lot of people forget this cut. It's a kindness to themselves, and that unlearning bad habits and creating new good ones is a slow and often hard process. Yeah. Yeah. I find myself in social media a lot longer than normal, but like any addiction can be kicked. Some of it is like your brain looking for stimulation, and you can, you know, do things about that. Yeah. Beep. And go you and then make it. We'll try. Pen's a little bit much. 88. That's pretty good. We'll do 86. 86. Actually, we should start a rehab center for doom scrolling TikTok brain social media people or something. They just need to sometimes not have their phone on them. They have, honestly, especially when I'm doing farm stuff and all that, I've quite often just made the conscious choice to not have the phone on my phone on me. I leave it in my room. Like if I'm just on the farm somewhere, I just leave it. I leave it. I'll take you with me. Helps me a lot, personally. I'm not quite happy with this. I need to... We can actually... Hold on. Of course, in fairness, it also... There was a period of time where I didn't own a cell phone, so I think for those of us who have not, you know, we've lived without cell phones before, it's probably a bit easier for us to not have it on us. It probably feels a little bit less strange and wrong. That's what I figure anyway. I mean, that's interesting, Jack. But, like, seems... Unless somebody's really struggling, it seems like an unnecessary step to me. But I could be wrong. such a culture shock when I realized how much people expected everyone to just have a smartphone. Yeah. I mean, even when at the time, like, age period where I didn't have a smartphone, I was still expected to have a smartphone. Although, part of that is because people thought I was younger than I was. They're like, don't you kids these days all have smartphones? And I'm like, kids these days? I'm 22! I had a flip phone at the time that I just had for emergencies and nothing else. And they'd be like, you're what? And I'd be like, I'm 22! Anyway. I know probably for some people it probably like seems odd. The streamer would be like, yeah, get off your phones, but I'm like, it's different to set aside time to like hang out with people and like do this kind of thing, like sit in a streamer's like stream, than it is to just be on the phone all the time because you don't know how to not be on the phone all the time. You know? And that's the thing, that can be something people really struggle with. Like, again, sometimes I find myself struggling with that, so. I know why this has a hard break on it, but visually, then do it anyway. Okay. Welcome back from the ads. And it really sucks to like swirl around between overstimulated and understimulated all the time, and a lot of the time really truly the only way to fix it is to get off your phone. Like to not reach for it when you're just sitting. Okay, we're just gonna grab all this first. Union. PG. Burp, burp. 8. Then I think I should get a note phone, honestly. I think it can help, or picking up a book can help a lot too. I mean, whatever you need to do, really. almost feels like I actually need to... I'm just gonna do this first, then. We'll try this. The shape, I don't like the shape. PG. Eight. I always recommend a little solo date down in town, take a hobby, find a cafe you like, and just be in the moment. If you can do that. That's... not everybody can do that, Ambrose. But totally fair. People watch. Oh, humans are fascinating. And when you... You were right, my bad. Yeah. Something I don't like. A little thinner, maybe. And then I'm gonna have to move this down. So many overlapping thoughts right now, sir. I can't seem to finish a thought. No worries. It's an interesting conversation to have with people at any rate. Figure out. Yesterday I was at a pumpkin patch festival, and I think places like that can be helpful with kicking phone habits. Mm-hmm. So many goats! Everybody likes a good goat. Goats are great. there are goats on the farm I live on. I love all these little treats you made, Lots. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been fun making them. I like some. So normally what we do with this, to make the background again, if I'm happy with the dollop anyway, which I'm not yet. Seriously, they look so good, they make me hungry. Yay! The intended effect. I do wish I could figure out a good way to make the whipped cream look more piped, but it's just so hard with a vector. Ooh. Like, short of hand doing all these lines, which I don't really want to do, that's more detail than I would like to do. Looks like a nice little spoon dollop, you know? Nice stiff peek off a spoon. I wonder if there's a way to... kind of. It's also relatively peep-shaped. All I'd have to do is, like, make the... Like, hold on. Move this down, move it like that. Bam! You've got a peep. Give it a little eye. Anyway. Okay, we're gonna use the strawberry, but we're gonna do, instead of being a slice like it is on this one, which beep. I really like it being a slice, but at the same time, what if? Seedlings, we need teardrops. Probably gonna be best to start with a circle. Oh, seeds. Object pass. Soup. I don't really have to worry about these being uniform because it's a gosh dang strawberry. I do probably have to put it in a clip layer. That's fine. Honey, there's a peep on my cheesecake. Are you sure the kids didn't make it? I mean, if I wanted to indicate that potentially the cheesecake was, you know, like marshmallow flavored, I would definitely put a peep on that. Maybe that's just me. Group. Seeds. We need... just one guy, so duplicate that, put it down, make it into clip group, get rid of the fill, and the stroke. Go. Ooh, yeah. You go where you're supposed to. Thank you. And we just gotta change your color. We'll go change your color. Who doesn't love strawberries? I have met people who don't care for strawberries very much. Not their thing. Now, those are pretty few and far between, but I have met people. Oh, what's a good seed color? The seeds make me unhappy. Oh, well, there you go. There's a person who doesn't like strawberries right there. That is a good seed color. What color do people normally make the seeds on a strawberry drawing? Black or sometimes the yellow? I don't really want to do black. What is my artistic flair here gonna be? Is that you, Bubba? Are you knocking? I think Bubba's knocking. Hold on, everybody. Oh, writes down the list. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Oh my goodness. I will probably stream for another hour. Hey, Bubby. You want to come in? Yeah? He goes meow. Well, he doesn't go meow. He's not a meow. I know, Bubby. There you go. Well, since I stood up, I now need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to go on a short break. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay? Yeah, right. Hello. Normally I'd be like, oh yeah, I totally get that. Was like, the seeds, but like, strawberry seeds are the one thing that I don't... Hello! Strawberry seeds are the one thing that I don't really notice all that much. Personally. I want them to stay relative. Brown. Oh, a little bit smaller. And I have to move them back by hand. Worry about it. There'll be a better way to do this. Yep. Anybody ever wonders, like, wow, gee, Lottie, how come you go to the bathroom so fast? It's because, you can just pee really fast when you have a vagina. It sounds so funny to say out loud. It's true, though. Unless you got some kind of obstruction or something, which, you know, sometimes. Oh, uh-oh. I made a mistake. Where does the yellow begin? Oh no. Oh no. Right there. Beep. You just pee really fast. When you have a vagina. Beautiful blood tear in my eye. You know, it's true. You know? I speak the truth. Such wise words. I thank you. Oop. Baba, honey. How are you? Yeah, you're in here now. Don't look at me like that. I'm streaming. That's what happened. You wanted in, now you're in. He's giving me such a look. I almost don't want to... Why don't we just... I'm not 100% happy with the strawberry yet, but I'm getting there. I deleted like 10 years worth of Minecraft worlds yesterday. On purpose? On accident? What's the vibe here? What say you? On purpose. Had to, because I had no space on my PC. Oh, okay, okay. On purpose isn't as bad. You know? I think smaller is gonna be better. Nah. Anything. Something about the color. Other words were precious. Don't think it one ever lasted more than a few months. But yeah, poof. So starting fresh. Okay. Fair enough. That's what you want to do. Hmm. Hmm. For these strawberries, I almost wanna. Move this down to 50 now. Color. Boop. Ah, yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. Okay. Me nodding. I don't like the seeds. We're working on it. Might actually be better just to remove the yellow. Yep. Okay. Be gone. I do that on all of the other ones. Beep. Yep. Well, what did that? I am. Lovely. Okay. I want this one to be really... Gonna bounce, Lottie. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Okay, Jack, you take care. As far as Minecraft goes, me and mine still have, like, there's one map that Pokepachi still has saved, that we built a lot of things on, that a lot of our other friends also built stuff on. We still have that. I think that's nice. I've been gone on it for a little bit. I actually wanted to do that recently. Man, these strawberries are a massive upgrade from my other strawberry. Probably. So, hold on. I could probably do something similar. I still want it to look more like a slice than anything else. Yeah, we'll see. I'll leave it alone for now. I want meat people. Oh. Mm. Strawberry, new and improved. It's really funny doing a series of like snacks and things like this because like over time you just kind of keep improving at what you do, and then it's like, oh wow, this thing that I made is so much better than it was before. Like, wow, gotten that much better at making a thing. Yeah, who doesn't love to see improvement? It's true. All part of the process. that outside edge is gonna be bigger anyway. Am I gonna include the strawberries in the silhouette? I have been including anything that's... Yeah. Okay, oh, have I been doing this elsewhere? Yes, it's a lot smaller. Strawberries. Ooh, not you. Not that lever. Lever? Not that later. Push this. Right, because I made everything bigger. Do, 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 do. Almost want... Are we like there? We're gonna go on a plate. Oh. Oh, I want to put bowl. Yeah. These are my cake. think the strawberries are still quite small. Compared to the size of the cake, which I need to make smaller. It's actually larger than everything else. So... now I can stay small. We have... I just don't want the dollop to be shaped like this anymore. This. Ah! Hello? Can everybody still hear me? My monitor's just reset. Okay, we're fine. God, that gave me a heart attack. The stream's still going, the music never stopped, but my monitor's just turned off and turned back on, and I don't know why. We can hear you, yeah. Yeah. Me just like, ah! That's freaky. Yeah, it sure is. He just like, what the fuck? Ooh. It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Nothing happened, yeah. No, I don't think my computer crashed. I think my monitor's reset for whatever reason. Very strange. Haunted! Yeah, a little bit. A little bit haunted. A little bit. Make this whole thing quite a bit smaller because of the size I started with. That's a bit more appropriately sized. Okay. I need a plate. I mean, we could put this in a box. I don't know if I want to put it in a box. Do I have that locked? I do have that locked. That's... I think I'd rather it be on a plate in all its glory. I might size it up still, I don't know. We need to grab a plate though. Give me a plate. Beep. Plates are a little bit funny shaped. Although I think that's because I didn't... Yeah. Don't worry about it. Mess with it a little bit more. Well, the other plate I got is the saucer. That's the wrong shape. Hold on. We're just gonna mess with this. I don't know if I need to make this. I know I did that. Is it actually funny shaped, or am I just silly? Maybe if we do... Nah. Anyway. In this case, not the right angle for that. That's what the main problem is. So, I did them at that angle. We can make another plate. This one's different style than I would do. But we'll start here. Beep. In the rough vicinity of the right size of plate, or the right shaped plate. That moving. Perfect. kind of want it to be rounder than it is. Guess it wouldn't be. My plates are generally... I do like the dimension on this one. Might be able to do that. Up by 10. Not up by 10. Well, half the problem. Why did this also... Hold on. Why did you also... Ooh. Ooh. Perhaps. Okay. Make it pink, but right now... Ah, but the pink's a good color. Why not make it pink, she says, like a liar. Ay. Okay, the one thing I do have to redo here is... okay. Let me see if I can just grab, and grab. Duplicate. Union. That looks so funny. PG. Move that down. Rid of that. 8. There we go. Oh, forgot to grab the other strawberry. Shit. We'd be able to work with that still if we just... go. Pink is always the correct choice. Thank you for validating me. Okay. Ate all that. Union. EG. Move it down. 8. There we go. That's better. Muy tostado, berry plate. Now, do you eat cheesecake with a knife or a fork? Not a knife. A fork or a spoon? This answer varies from person to person. Some people eat cheesecake with spoons. In fact, classically, a lot of the time, you get given a spoon with the cheesecake. I might just... I almost want to put it this way. That's going to take up too much space. That maybe? Put in some very subtle gradients in here. Don't really need a lot. The crust. Oh. Yeah, probably just slightly lighter crumb. On the very edge. Crazy noticeable. That's a good looking cheesecake. I feel pretty good about that. We still need sparkles. We will be wrapping up here as soon as we're done. You know, I actually really liked the sort of dot pattern I put on this, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Num 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 num. Thank you. I'm gonna let that ad go. While we're at it, we're gonna... Oops. I did something here that I didn't mean to do. Well, that's okay. Should be able to just... Need you, and I need... Yes. Union? There we go. That's better. I didn't put the crust in. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, sparkles. Well, first actually, we need to put the square in. What's ruined? What are you talking about? I ruined nothing. Huh? What are you on about? Confusing me. Let's see. I need you. Looks like probably 220 then. And make this square. I gotta make it. I'll just move it down here. Okay. Resize to selection. Turn that off. Welcome back from the ads. I'm just gonna put some sparkles on this. We might do the same sparkle shape as the rolls. We might not. We might do a different shape. Cheesecake. But we'll probably at least still have these three. We have so much space. Mostly have just those three sides. I'm going for anything else. There's so much space at the bottom, but I can't really do much about that. We could add another large sparkle. It's in the way of the spoon. That might work. Okay. Please. Thing. Yeah. Very cute. Nope. I want the whole thing. You up. I'm much happier with the cheesecake than I am the rainbow layer cake. We might come back to the rainbow layer cake, but nonetheless. Yep. All right, everybody. Cake. It's really good. Okay. They're gonna wrap up for the day. Yeah. Progress. Like I said, tomorrow, we may be simulcasting. Actually, we haven't... That's so cute! Thank you. We might be simulcasting. We haven't actually discussed that half of it. But me and Ambrose are going to be playing House Flipper 2 tomorrow on stream. And at 11 a.m. EDT. That was me taking a drink of water. Don't mind me. And Wednesday will be my first ever baking stream. We are going to be making a pumpkin cheesecake, which we're also going to be doing an alternate of pumpkin cheesecake for this cheesecake as well. That may happen off stream. Who knows? I got stuff I should do today. Nonetheless, thanks so much for coming to the show, everybody. If you like the show, come back for more. On a normal week, I stream Sunday through Thursday, and we have fun here in the tent. This week we are streaming Sunday through Wednesday because I've got a friend. I gotta go get Mophie. Kidnap her and bring her home. It's gonna be a fun time. Yes. That being said, also, as said, the following week, next week here, that is what would have been my stream week, the 26th through the 30th. More than likely, only gonna be streaming the 29th and the 30th, because I will be busy hanging out with my friends, whom I love. All right. Nonetheless, we gotta find somebody to read. Yeah, I'm very excited for our first bake stream. It's not gonna be perfect, but it should still be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, Cloud Cubes is playing Pizzato Project Deep Dish. Fuck yeah! Let's go see our sad wet clown. I'm not talking about Clown Pubes. I'm talking about a clown that's in this game. Anyway, y'all get to see a weird visual novel. Thanks so much for coming to the show, everybody. I will see you next time. Remember to stay silly out there. Okay?